Hello.
Hello.
How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay.
Okay. So,
Hmm. Can you hear
what?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see. Uh, where is it? Um, where is it? Oh yeah. Uh, uh, not the best story, I guess, but it's still news. Sadly, news is always sad. There's never any happy news. It's all murder and bad stuff. But RCMP, that's our big police from the big government, finds missing family of 3 dead. Not good. Alberta. They find them in Alberta. Um, so on December 23, they found them. So in the water.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
A missing family of three have been found died in Laxi,
Lac
Lake
Saint Anne.
Lake
Lac Saint Anne.
Laxington. Any country hotel, including to parking the Axim
RCMP. RCMP. Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
as
Uh, so it's the big police, the biggest one for like Trudeau, right?
mm,
Oh, sorry, I didn't explain it. Basically, yeah, they found them at this area. I think it's right here. They found them in this water. Not good. It does say thin ice. So maybe they fell in the water by breaking the ice. So that's not good.
the policeman, family, 39 years old, Katie, his the 33-year-old wife, Lalo, and 8-year-old son, Dan, were reported missing on the December 25. RCMP were informed that the family was overdue to attend a fence station. They were last see to day
Days
before on the 27.
23 right?
20,
Or 23rd. Um, yeah, so sadly, this family, 39, 37, and 8, so a young child, not good, uh, were reported missing on the 25th because they were supposed to visit family on Christmas, right? But uh, no one actually has seen them since the 23rd. So they, like, on the 23rd, they're like, bye, see you on Christmas. And then they never saw them again. So that the police had to find them. Yeah.
okay. The family and gone off the loading in the Lake State Anna country on their the set activity train tailoring vehicle including to the news released from the RCMP in on the Tuesday.
So they basically said they went off the road with their vehicle. Uh, it doesn't really say, but normally when we say you've gone off road, it doesn't mean like they did it on purpose, like they maybe slipped on the ice and fell off. But Canadians do like to go off road and have fun, so it could be that they went off road to drive around and have fun. But yeah, they don't really say it. But yeah, they went off road at this area.
And on the Thursday, members of the park lot RCMP Lake State and Country Fire Service and underwater recovery team assistant in the effort.
Oh, whoops! I skipped the top. My bad. But that's okay. Basically, they found the bodies at that bridge, right? That picture at the beginning, and they had to get fire service and underwater service. These guys, they had to get these guys to look in the water to find the family, because yeah, they fell over the bridge.
The bodies were found in the water as well as on the shore, said the CPL Patrick Lambert, public information officer with the RCMP.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they found them in the water. Not so good. Well, it says they found some. Yeah, it says both water and shore. So it doesn't tell me who they found, but since there is three of them, they could have maybe found two on shore, one in the water. My guess is they found a parent on the shore because a parent would be bigger and you would be able to see that, and they maybe found a child in the water. But yeah, very sad. They found them in the water by the shore.
Part of the displacing, choosing on the underwater recovery team was for the recovery of those family members that were submerged under the ice.
Yeah. So they went underwater to find the rest of the family, right? And they found them under the ice. So again, you see how there's ice here and the ice over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some water, of course, but some people are under the ice and they had to like go under to find them, which tells them that yeah, like they fell through the ice or they went on the ice. Something happened with that. Yeah.
Lambert said family until well was also fine.
SUV, right? Utility vehicle. That's the SUV, right? So they found the car in the water too.
The loss of this entire family is the tragedy devastating over the holidays. Our thoughts are with the community and their in extended family members.
Mm-hmm. So, of course, this is terrible, especially on the holiday, right? This is supposed to be a happy family time. Christmas is the biggest family holiday in Canada. New Year's is a half family, half friend holiday. Thanksgiving is family, but it's not as big as Christmas. Like Thanksgiving would be like my family together, but Christmas is like my family, my grandparents, my uncles, everyone, right? So yeah, this is really sad and devastating for a lot of people for any of this to happen. And something to think about. I know I've told you before that like ice on the road, snow on the road can be very dangerous, but also warm winter leads to hazardous conditions. That's also dangerous because you could go on the ice and be like, oh, I can walk on the ice. It's all nice. But in a warm winter, there'll be ice, but it'll be very small. And if you fall into the water, you're probably not going to survive. So, yeah, both are very dangerous. Winter's just dangerous in Canada.
Local resident maintain Junior Lavoie said environment conditions were not ideal. The current is very bad, and in the winter, it never floods.
Yep. Basically saying, yeah, there's a current, meaning the water's moving, right? Moving water doesn't freeze very easily. And since it's been a warmer winter this year, the ice never froze thick enough. It froze a little bit, as you saw. There's a little bit of ice, but you need, I believe you need about 8 centimeters. No, sorry, you need 5 centimeters for a person to walk on it. One person, not two people together. But if you want to be safe, you want to have like 10 centimeters of ice. And this year is probably more like 4 centimeters or 3 centimeters. So, like very small ice. Yeah, not good. It never froze and easy to fall through.
Lever hoped in the search for the police mask. His neighbor had posted on the Facebook that late seeing the police man family hating top in the Isles Bridge.
Mm-hmm. This is Alexis. So Alex is Alexis. Yeah.
Alex Bridge.
It's just a name, right? Like the city's name or the bridge name. Yeah. So again, this person helped search for the Pelmas, this family. He's a neighbor, and he posted on Facebook that they heard that they're going towards the bridge. So this guy, the neighbor, was the main one that helped find their bodies and found out where they were.
They David left the house at the 9:15 p.m. Monday and went in the same direction.
Yeah. So that family left towards the bridge, and he left towards the bridge. Later, though. Later.
Upon arriving, he saw a jerrycan floating on top of the water and called the RCMP Edmonton police sent on April 1. He helicopter with the story light to the area.
So spotlight. Let's turn on the light from the helicopter to try to find them. Because remember, 9 p.m. It's nighttime, right? Jerry can is you know that gas can that you like can fill up your car with? Here. Jerry can. This. Oh, this thingy. So it's just that plastic gas can. That's a jerry can. Okay. So the guy saw one of these floating in the water, and he's like, "Oh my God, someone fell in the water. Let's call the police." So yeah, he called the police, and they brought the helicopters looking for them.
And they put the spotlight on the water and tried to look, but they didn't find anything. But when they put the spotlight where the jerrycan was, we meet another person. We saw the tail light and the plate facing underwater.
Yep. So it's like flashing because you know the car still is fresh in the water, right? It just fell in, so it has a bit power still, and you can see the lights flashing. And so they're like, "Oh my God, we found it. Let's like, uh-oh." So, but the problem is the beginning part here. They're looking around and couldn't find anything until they shown it here where the jerry can was. And when they finally found that, that could have been like 10, 20 minutes. And even if this person got out of the car and was able to float to the top of the water, we're talking about like freezing water. Even if they found them at that point, they're most likely dead, sadly. But yeah, they finally found the lights, and they're like, uh-oh.
Amanda
Prazenizes? It's like an Eastern European name. Don't worry.
placed as the Canadian Ice Chef said one the conditions during this year's winter made in the ice dinner over the stolen Canada in general, which includes inland lakes.
So she's like, we're the expert on ice. Again, since this winter has been a bit warmer than normal winters, yeah, the ice is super thin across the country. So be super careful, especially in southern Canada. So southern Alberta, southern British Columbia, southern Ontario, all the southern areas, super bad, including inland lakes, meaning like the lakes in the country, not like near the ocean. Yeah. And finally,
she also said that plunged days of windy condition made ice formation on the such days of the winter uneven the conditions resulted in the thicker ice on the set of the lake as it gently splits up and compensated various other parties might have been thinner ice of the even open water.
so again, this is one of the biggest reasons why warm winters can be very scary. Is there'll be ice across the whole lake, but because of the wind, because of the current, this place might have like a foot of ice. This place might have this much ice, or this much, or this much, or this much, and you never really know. And so when you're walking on the ice, you have no idea if the ice is too little or too small. And your first step might be perfect. It might be on a big piece of ice, and it gives you that confidence that you can go anywhere. And then you hit a place that doesn't have the ice, and then you have problems. So yeah, warm winters can be very dangerous for that. I guess you wouldn't see it in your area because you're in South, but is there a lot of places that have like frozen lakes and stuff, like in the north of China, or not really? Okay. Because that's a big thing in Canada that we learn. I learned it in school, at least. I don't know if you learn it in all the schools, but we learn how to survive or how to, if you fall through the ice, how to get out of it and how to live. Basically, the idea is you fall into the ice and you just stop and try not to panic. You just float there. Sorry. And then, so once you calm down, because you just hit like freezing cold water, you're going to panic and go crazy. So you just try to calm yourself down, because if you're panicking, you'll break more ice and make it worse. Then the idea is you basically take your hands, put it in the water, and then like flop your hand as much as you can outwards, and then other hand, and then like slowly try to be like as flat as possible and drag yourself onto the ice. That way you don't break the ice or anything, and you can live. So That's kind of what we learn. But most people, because it's freezing, they panic, try to crawl up, break more and more ice, and then eventually they die. So be careful with that, of course. Okay, so that one's done. But here's a more fun story. A barber gives free haircuts at downtown Hamilton Park to those in need. He's paid in conversations. So this guy, he's giving you free haircuts, and all you have to do is talk to him when you get the haircut. So, oh, come on. Yeah, he's giving free haircuts to people.
Northern the Greenspan Roberts his hand along his 5 o'clock shutdown. As he waits, he turned in the better chair.
So 5 o'clock shadow is the little hairs like I have right now. So he's like, this is, yeah. So I believe this guy is like one of the people in need, not the hairdresser. But yeah, he's waiting in line. He's like, I can't wait to get my hair cut. Yeah.
He's not me. He says on the stable. I don't like it at all.
So yeah, he's like, my hair, my beard, my head, this is not me. I don't like this. I need a haircut.
He's among half the dungeon men lined up for the client after failed service in Huntington building downtown Great Park. An unlikely place for a bed safe or higher trimmer bird great up treaty over the same green spaces.
Basically, just saying that in the middle of Hamilton, so let's go to the map. Hamilton is south of Toronto.
South.
So if we go right here, Hamilton, right here. Oh, so they're talking about downtown Hamilton. They're going shopping, or not shopping. They're going to this park in downtown Hamilton, and that should get a haircut there, I guess. Yeah. So they're basically saying downtown of that city, I'm going to get a beard shave and a hair trim. It's an unlikely place. Like, why would I get a haircut here? But hey, it's a great opportunity. This guy is wanting to shave heads. I'll come here, right?
I don't need it for my confidence, said the 46-year-old Huntington resident who is on a fixed income.
So he's like, I don't need the haircut to look good or make me feel confident, make me feel better. But he's on a fixed income, meaning he only has a certain amount of money. And so he needs to spend that on food, on housing, on blah, blah, blah. And so the haircut he can't really pay for, so he gets a free haircut.
After 28 has been the officing up his the better skills to people in need for over a year as part of his community outreach. organization breaking the stereotypes.
Yep. So this guy, he's only 28, and he does this every year. He believes that he should help the community. So every year during the holidays, he goes here to give free haircuts to, again, people in need, whether it's a guy with fixed income, a guy with no money, homeless guy, doesn't matter. If you need a haircut, he will do it for you.
He is maintains his cut the hair of more than 50 people in the park on the Saturdays. The outdoor seating hasn't stopped him from forming inmate bandits with the uh, clients who open up about their lives, stay checks,
Struggles.
and faith.
So, yeah, and faith. So he's like, I probably cut 50 plus people or 50-ish people a day on just Saturday. And even though it's outside, we still can have a nice bond, like talking and having some fun with the person I'm cutting the hair. And yeah, they talk about their lives, what they're struggling with today, and their faith. Like, are they Christian? Are they Muslim? Are they nothing? What do they believe in?
It's like the barber shop. We sit around and have the conversations about everything after set. It's really nice to have someone who want tough something really hard to trust the guy, Gary, Gary, guy, guy, with
Guy.
clippers and blinders.
So yeah, he's like, it's super fun. We get to have conversations about anything and everything. Like, that's super good. And it feels good. Like, I have scissors, I have big blades, and it feels really good when these people trust me. Like, they trust me that I'm not going to kill them or cut their hair wrong or whatever. It's really nice to have that.
How I get paid in the conversations.
Yeah.
Convers-
So I don't get paid in money. I get paid in our conversations. Oh, what did you do? What's your struggles? What's your faith? Blah, blah, blah. That's his payment. No money, just that. And of course, here's like a little picture of him cutting the guy's beard.
Chris Dorman is the regular slide is facing home laziness. He need limit to the sit up. A chair, bear cup, and smile top with after brother toast as the chip shop which has
Stuck. So yeah, this guy, Chris Dorman, that guy you just saw, is homeless. Like, he doesn't have a house or anything. And he often goes there because he's like, this guy is very nice. He's a very nice guy. And he kind of came up with like the name. He's like, you're like the chop shop. You come out here and you're the chop shop. And so like that's what he Alfred, the guy that's helping, calls it now. He calls it the chop shop. I think Switch. Right.